Hello everyone, welcome back to more esports talk, a follow-up to yesterday's episode. If you guys want the full clips in there that were actually mentioned around Luminosity Gaming Fortnite streamer and player, that being Destroy, those clips will be in yesterday's video. I can show you guys the clips, I won't play the audio though, as he has now been fined by Luminosity Gaming. My first thought on this, yes, I think it's a fair punishment. Now hear me out, you guys can leave your, of course, thoughts and comments down below around the issue, as we've seen this time and time again, and luckily enough, I think this is actually a pretty light sentence. He could have been fired, he could have been kicked, he could have been banned by Twitch. None of those actually happening. I'm not saying those should have happened. I'm just saying his small fine, by the way, an undisclosed fine being given to him by Luminosity Gaming, that money will be donated to charity, I think is a pretty fair response given the circumstance. In case you guys did miss yesterday's episode, a quick summary of those clips. It actually involved two other female streamers, one of which he referred to as the B word, the other he told to go back to the kitchen and cook him a sandwich. We've seen this time and time again, and it's tough to say with a straight face. We've actually seen this before with Deller. If you guys remember, Overwatch streamer ever since his ban from Twitch actually moved to YouTube, has been doing quite well over there. He, and at one point in the past, had actually more aggressively, I will say he's a repeat offender, had several bans on Twitch, so that's why they gave him a 30-day ban for doing this. He much more aggressively is now known for actually raging at a female as well and directly calling her the effing B word and then telling her to go cook a sandwich. Ironically enough, in both these circumstances, both these players told women to go cook them sandwiches, which me and my camera guy have talked about. You don't really cook sandwiches. You make sandwiches. So there's that. But jokes aside, guys, there was certainly an issue with this, and let me preface, the organization of Luminosity has done some pretty good things when it comes time for player punishments. We look back towards Creo. Now we look towards Destroy. There have been, I believe, at least a couple other cases as well, where I think Luminosity handled these cases very well. A fine is a fair thing, especially, think about it like this, guys. When you are a streamer and you represent an organization, you have to be more sensible, right? This community out there, albeit they might be very sensitive, but the things you have to say, or the things you do say as a streamer, you have to be more sensible towards those sensitive people because you represent something bigger than yourself. As an esports organization, you never want your players out there going and referring to females as the B word or any derogatory term, and so yes, a fine is a very fair punishment. I don't think he should have been fired. I don't think he should have been banned. None of those things happened. He was given a fine for an undisclosed fee. That money goes to charity, and he has ever since apologized. In this case, in my opinion, you guys can leave your thoughts down below. I think this was a fair and just punishment given the circumstances, and it could have been a lot worse, to be honest, for the guy, and hopefully he learns going forward to not treat women like this, to not treat other streamers like this. And I understand where a lot of you guys are coming from in terms of the community being very sensitive and all of these things being said that result in punishments, albeit, guys, there have been a lot worse things said by esports pros, players, content creators that have not been punished at all. This is fair. This is just. Luminosity Gaming Destroy has been fined for what he said about cooking or making sandwiches. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy breaking down esports gaming news here every single day, all day long. Until then, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the last day of this year.